Leave the intro to me. Did you start recording again?
No, I started recording.
Taylor's video.
Whoa, yep, that's what everyone asked for. Anyway.
Not me too. Worst characters.
So I think the worst character right now is actually Magio. Or like one of the worst characters.
I don't really play this legend, but when I see people play him, he just doesn't have very good sigs, in my opinion. Comment down below if you disagree, but you're wrong. So may as well not comment down below. I also think Queen Nye isn't the best.
Well,
I mean, chess sigs are really good, but
we're not gonna have more discussion
you need to
on
rock
Magio.
the deck stance.
I think
No,
Queen Nye...
you too.
Okay. I think Queen
Okay,
Nye...
we'll say Queen Nye for one.
So her stats are pretty bad. Alright, so base stats she has I think 8 defense, 3 speed, 7 attack.
Just the
You serious?
a high defense, low speed characters.
Yeah. So so in case you can tell, high defense and low speed are usually pretty bad because they can take quite a beating, but they can't really like escape because of their bad speed. So they kind of just get juggled.
Rename the Taylor's stanky garbage.
Oh yeah. High def, low speed,
Low speed.
or just bad. Just bad.
There we go. There we go, boys.
So yeah.
No one's gonna watch this whole video. So.
Yeah, exactly. So no one's gonna care. Alright, so let's go to the next character.
That's it. Go to D tier.
Low speed.
Low speed.
Or just bad. Just bad.
There we go. There we go, boys.
So yeah.
No one's gonna watch this whole video. So.
Yeah, exactly. So no one's gonna care. Alright, so let's go to the next character.
That's it. Go to D tier.
Alright.
Alright, in D tier, I would put Lin Fei Isaiah.
Reasons? No.
No.
I think
Well,
they're just...
Isaiah's NSIG on guns is like, it comes out decently fast, but
like
the hitbox
like
is...
people
no.
talk about it being like really small, and that's because it is. But
chuck it in D tier.
I would say their SIGs like are better.
No,
their
Lin's
weapon
Fei's SIGs are
combinations.
actually
Yeah, their weapon combinations and stats are just better.
But there's just something. Yeah, but there's just something about Lin Fei that just doesn't work out.
Yeah, I think Dusk also goes in this tier. Maybe.
I know Dusk. A lot of people think he's good, but like, and the downsides on Spear, people are like claiming, "Oh, it's broken now," but really, downsig on Spear, like he sticks his spear in the ground and it comes up like 3 inches.
Yeah, I don't think that SIG actually works. I haven't like gotten hit by
That
it.
SIG doesn't work.
Yeah,
It just doesn't work.
like the hitbox isn't like particularly
Like,
great.
Orb is a good weapon, and
Yeah.
most Orb legends are high, but Dusk is just no.
Yeah, Dusk stats aren't great.
Probably the worst Orb
A pro
legend.
player is
in
gonna
the
be like,
game.
actually Dusk is S tier. I'm like, bro, I don't.
Yeah, once again, if you disagree, you can
Yeah.
tell us. But
So we're gonna call
also,
this
you're wrong. I'm just saying again, you're wrong.
they have a bad SIG. And
There you go. At least Isaiah turns into Viet Cong soldiers with his side sig.
pretty much. And bad
And
stats.
nothing.
Alright.
On
So
to
what do you think-
C tier.
What?
Okay, there's gonna be a lot of people in here.
What?
What I would do is...
Do you think that's it for
This is
the
a
tier?
hard decision. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Zol has high attack.
I think Zol's
But,
actually pretty good, because he's axe.
You think Zol is good? Automatic. I'd put Nash in there.
Yeah, I do not play Nash, so I will go.
Yeah. You play half the characters, I play the other.
So why do you think that?
I don't know, man. There's just this feeling that you can't get off, like, you can't get people off you, you know?
Okay, so
like, they can't.
It's hard to get people off you.
Yeah, it's hard to engage a little bit. There's just something about him that doesn't work out for me.
Like-
Obviously, people are better than me with Nash, but once again, you're wrong. And this is 100% approved by BMG Games.
Nashmain 72 is gonna comment on this video like, actually Nash is S tier because he has this really cool technique where you can do a true zero to death on hammer.
Foxtrot 7 second input true combo.
Second into freaking Tallywagger forward smash, which isn't even in this game. But
I'd chuck in there's just so many characters. How are we gonna fit them all in? I put Ragnar in there. Terrace, a lot of people think is top tier,
like,
but they're just in gold.
Yeah.
And Zariel. Have you seen a pro Zariel? You have seen a pro Zariel, like, who?
Alright, so I was a Terrace main, and I've hit Yeah, okay. And like you just get to this area where people like actually know what to do against Axe. So like falling Sarah won't work. So you have to play really passive. And I think most people
But at the same time you have to play aggressive to like kill them.
You can't play too passive against like with Axe, otherwise people are just gonna rush you because you don't have that many moves that.
Yeah, and I'll admit Terrace's SIGs are strong, like really strong, but you just wait for it. You stay at like a kind of 35-degree-ish angle, a couple meters away from him, and he just cannot touch you.
Yeah.
You just wait for them to pull out the SIG, because like that's what every Terrace main does. Then if you play Scythe, you just get a nice combo.
Yeah,
Bit of a read.
I think Ragnar has the same problem as well.
Yeah, honestly, he does. A lot of people like to charge down to get the ledge, but you can kind of just wait or go high.
Yeah.
I would also put Vector in that C tier list.
Do you think Zara's also?
Yeah, Zariel as well. Zariel is just not. It doesn't work.
Zariel's saves are actually pretty good. I would put it.
Yeah, it's pretty
like,
fast.
Low B,
Low B, high C. Move it to the top of C.
Yeah. Where? Okay, so I think Isaiah is the best. Actually, no. I'll do this.
Jiro got a buff, so I'd say high B to mid B, but like we're not doing B right now.
Wait, okay, so
For the rest of C tier, no. There's definitely more.
Yeah, I would
Olgrim has 2 like wheelchairs.
Oh, Olgrim is like, I think Olgrim's actually
Olgrim's good. Olgrim, yeah.
Really?
Good, bad.
Yeah, I don't think he's like that good.
Okay, yeah, he's not too good.
I think,
but he's not
higher than C,
bad.
I think, yeah.
Okay, yeah, he's higher than C.
So
High is alright. Sidra, like I don't really think Sydra would be good.
No,
Yeah.
I think
Okay, well I don't really play Sydra. Sydra? Okay, well we need to speed this up, mate.
No, it's fine, we can cut the sound there.
This is like a 40-minute long video.
Orion's actually pretty good kit. Kaya.
Yeah. This is very hard. Now, is this in a 1v1 or 2v2 overall, or just like 3-4?
Oh, like, could I overall? No, this is 1v1.
Yeah, overall. 1v1 tier list. So Roland is, I mean his N6's pretty big and it lasts for a long time, but.
Actually, when was the last time I lost to Roland?
Never, because no one plays that.
Yeah, no one plays this character.
Chuck him in C tier.
Yeah,
once again, there's gonna be like some kind of high skilled player.
Someone's gonna be mad about this. Oh no, I'll put him high.
Yeah, probably better than
He's like very high C. He's like not. I think he's like either low B or high C.
Yes, definitely.
So
yeah.
Roland.
Oh, he's good. Now Rayman is actually good. Like in my opinion, he's good. He's a good character.
So Roland's stats are actually like pretty good. He has 8 defense, which is good. But,
no. Ember. Stick Ember in C tier. She doesn't really have anything going on. Ensig hardly ever hits on guitars. Like it doesn't even hit grounded.
I think
it's pretty
Zariel's good, but I feel like Nash would be better.
Yeah, Nash is probably better.
Better. So the thing about Ember and Roland as well is that 6 aren't very reliable for killing unless you get like a really hard read and stuff. Like Roland's side sig on down sig. Well, okay, Roland's down sig on Lance. Yep. I know what I'm talking about. Comes out like relatively fast and has good force. But I feel like it's not like super reliable to hit because it pretty much only causes
It's really low.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
and
like,
that's the same
really
thing as Ember. You think the Sig is so fast and strong, but you can hardly hit it.
yeah.
A lot of people will just spam side Sig with Ember, Bow,
Oh, true.
Gold, and think they're unbeatable. But once you get higher than 1300 elo, okay, well, maybe like 1700 elo, it doesn't
Sigs
work.
actually like the bow end sig and side sig are pretty much the two best sigs, I think. Because they're definitely like cover the most area and maybe side sig as well, but not. They're fastest and they're also the ones that cover the most area, and it's really good for combos. But like once again, if you just like get a dodge, if you like learn how to dodge the combos, like if you don't just dodge in, because like then the Ember, like if you get hit by side Ember, then the Ember has to either choose to end sig and try to read your up dodge, or they can try to side sig and cover in either or most of your other options. But the thing is, if you back dodge or diagonally
Dash diagonally back and up. Like that.
it's really hard to cover unless the Ember like dashes forward and
Unless
ends
she, yeah, unless she knows you're going for that.
So yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say something a little controversial, which once again, people that main this character will be so pissed off. I'd put Mirage in C tier, like high C tier, like really high C tier, maybe even B tier. But
You think so?
like, correct me if I'm wrong, but her spear sigs not the best, nor are her side sigs. Well,
I think
they might be really good,
their best
but they just don't work.
Her best sig is probably her end sig on site because it comes out really fast, and it's like another Scythe and Light. It's like Scythe and Light, but a bit slow and is.
You can charge it, and it kills quite early, actually.
Yeah, but I think like her other sigs, like her Scythe down sig is relatively good for like catching like down dodges and in dodges. But like once you reach like that low, like plat, like low plat, high gold, it just doesn't work on like players that can like dodge, like mix up their dodge options and movement options.
They know what you're going for.
Yeah. So and her spear yeah.
You go.
Alright. Her spear like sigs aren't that great either. I know her end sig's like pretty good for catching like out dodges, because it goes like pretty far. And it has
it goes actually quite far.
But her side
And
sig, if you do it at the ledge, like if you space it, then it's like pretty difficult to punish. But like if you miss space it, you're gonna get punished like pretty hard, because the side sig puts you in a lot of lag, and it also
if they know how to punish it, then you might be a bit screwed.
What's her spear down?
And it doesn't actually hit that far down the ledge unless you're playing like what's you call it? Shipwreck Falls. And that doesn't even cover more than half of the ledge, so it's not actually that good. Although it is good for catching out dodge or like dash back with and like dash side sig, stuff like that. I'll admit that's pretty good. Like I still think that she just deserves C tier.
I think that's
I would pick
C tier.
No, I would pick Vector in there. Vector goes in there. Undoubtedly.
Vector's actually probably, is it better than Roland? Because he has bow as well, which is pretty hard to like do well with.
Yeah, it's like easy to learn, hard to master.
Or not hard to master. It's just like it has a lower skill ceiling. Skill cap.
Yeah. Because there are definitely better picks than Roland.
Yeah.
Okay, on to B tier. This is going to fill in pretty much all of these characters.
Do you think so?
Yeah, start.
Okay.
Oh, B and A tier. Yeah, definitely.
I think start.
I would.
With Jiro.
Yeah, start with Jiro.
Jiro recently got buffed.
But
I think.
Yeah. He can do things like downlight side sig on sword. His down sig is now really viable, but they just still sometimes don't work, and you will get punished pretty hard.
Yeah,
Apart from the scythe sigs, his scythe sigs are good.
Yeah, his dances are still like not super reliable.
Yeah, like they can face through both of them, like if they're
Yeah.
standing right next to you.
And they're
But
also like pretty reactive, like his is, I think. Like, they're
yeah,
not super slow. They're like slow enough where like it's like zero dancing on side. If you see it coming, you can easily dodge it. And then
Yeah.
afterwards you can come punish them because they did decide the dancing. I think it definitely has less lag than some other six in lower tiers. So I think that's why he's in B tier.
yeah. I would also put okay, you can disagree with me on this because I think you play this character more than me, but I would put Wushang in B tier
I don't like
unless you think you don't. Oh, I thought you did. But
I think okay. So I think Wushang's actually pretty solid because of
he's solid.
Golden
He's a
is
solid pick.
yeah, Golden
He's a solid pick.
is kind of the meta right now.
Yeah, it's kind of a matter like Balan 2s is kind of is like really good.
So I think his side sig like it's good when you hit it, but like it's just when
It's strong and it sends at a really good angle.
yeah, but
But
it's
it
like
covers like only the ground.
yeah, and N-sig doesn't actually cover that high, and like honestly, I think he doesn't have like that many. He doesn't have too many things that cover like right above him, so you can kind of lag on him, and there's
Directly
not
above
that much
him.
that they can do.
However, he does cover that angle that terrorists just can't, you know, like with his N6.
Yeah.
So that would just make him like a little bit better, you know.
Yeah, I think he's definitely a solid pick if you want to play like if you want to get to like pretty like higher than goals. Yeah.
I'd chuck in Jala,
Oh yeah.
Val, and probably Hattori for the exact same reasons, apart from the Sigs. But like, yeah, they're really good characters. Yeah, maybe Hattori A tier, but like,
I'll put Val A tier.
yeah, chucking Val there.
B tier, okay.
Chucking Val and B, like top of B probably.
I think Jal is good. She has really low defense because I don't know why.
She hunts dinosaurs, I think. I'm not sure. She's from.
Okay, that's not important, man.
I don't think she even does. I don't read the lore.
Okay, anyway. So, I think
I would chuck Yumiko in there too. Yeah, just saying.
Yumiko,
All of these characters for like, they're viable for solo mains. As well as Scarlet and Rayman. Scarlet, Rayman, Austin. Chuck those people in. Scarlet, Rayman, Austin. Okay, he just doesn't agree with me.
I know, I'm typing.
Viable? Probably not.
Rayman's probably like, he's definitely higher. I think that's just me. Scarlet.
Fucking Scarlet. Scarlet's good. Scarlet's actually.
Has high defense, high attack.
Her Downsig kills at orange. That's
kills at orange, which everyone knows already.
on
because
hammer.
they probably got hit by it, and then rage quit. So, and her lines isn't terrible, but her lines 6 are not great. I'm gonna be honest.
I'll admit that they have a long hitbox. It's really big.
Her lance dancing on. Oh yeah, her lance dancing on lance. Her lance dancing is probably like her second best sig. Because it's just a really big hitbox. It's good for less.
Can you speak?
No, I cannot, Milo. Alright.
Okay, well, enough of you talking because I'm sick of hearing you stammering. Chuck Azos in. Now,
Alright.
his SIGs are broken,
Where
but
do you think he is?
they're quite slow.
Oh,
He's
okay.
probably behind Rayman. Chucking behind Rayman.
His
The
not
SIG
slow.
stands.
It's just like they're predictable. And
Yeah.
they cover like
Oh, you get a side light? Wow, you're definitely not gonna go for a side SIG or end SIG on.
they cover
no.
a lot more area than you think.
And they have a long lasting hitbox.
Yeah, but
once you learn how to like,
but
once you learn how long the SIG lasts and the active input, oh sorry, not active input, but like the active time for its damaging, you can just kind of beat it by hovering over them, trying to stay away.
Yeah.
Playing a bit more
I think
passive.
that's like a lot the same with Yumiko, because her side sig on bow, people think it's really good, and it is pretty good.
I'm not pretty fast, especially with a dash.
It fast. It does like an okay amount of
Kills
damage.
pretty early, actually.
Yeah, but
A lot
I
of
think
force.
that like
It's quite predictable. Like,
yeah, it's quite
Miko players
predictable.
use it.
Like, and even,
As well as
like,
Hammer side sig.
even if they mix it up and try to go for like end sig instead of side sig, it's still like not that. It's still.
And
not
once
bad.
we're not sig spammers, we're just like saying if they would go for a sig. We're not like saying only use sigs with these characters. But sigs pretty much define a character.
Yeah.
That's why it stands for signature. I would also put I just died. Why can I not think of the character I was about to say? No, it's who is the character? Okay, wow, that's a great description. Koji.
Okay.
Koji.
I think he's. Cody's actually not that good.
Yeah, that's why I put him.
He does
But
have
you can catch people off guard with the N-Sig sword.
and side
As well as Jala. Yeah, like
yeah,
you can charge side sig and they think it's over, but a second move comes out. But once they learn the signatures, they can kind of just like hover above you, kind of like stay away.
We should get Amstrix in this because he plays some other characters, but
Yeah, like Scarlet, but no thanks.
Alright.
I know, I don't play Scarlet. It's disgusting.
Alright.
Not Hustlix.
High opinions.
Hustlix is probably 3 million times better than me.
Yeah, close.
Well, no, that's not probably he is.
I think 8.
Who else should we put in there? I think Sydra as well as Sydra and Zol. Sydra, Zol, and Kaya. All for the same, like, viable but hard reason. Like,
Zol, his sig's not that good, I'm gonna be honest. His sigs,
yeah, they're quite slow.
And sig is good for like team combos, but like that's a very specific situation. And I think NC can catch people off guard if they're not ready for it. But
and it will do damage.
His other sigs aren't that great. I think his other best sig is probably Cannon Down sig maybe.
Yeah, because his axe side sig, like if you input a dash, he's like, oh, this is gonna be so fast, and he starts trotting along really slowly.
Yeah.
It's really
like,
sad.
His traveling sigs are a lot slower than you think, which is why I think that. As well as Kaya. Kaya's pretty much best sig is obviously
Down sig on speed.
Her down sig on speed. It's like
ledge guarding is so good. The edge guarding and ledge trapping.
It stays out for a pretty good amount of time. It can cover high. It can cover a lot of options.
Now, I know I might just say this, but Reno is a new character. I've not played him much. I've only got him like level 14. I just don't see too much value in maining him, so I would chuck him in viable. Yeah. But like, we don't main all of these characters. We only like play a couple.
Oh wait, what other character did you say should be?
Orion. I mean Sydra.
Okay, Sydra. Because Sydra, N-Sig on can be annoying. Like,
scroll up a little bit. Scroll up a little bit. ST got covered up.
I know people can like do well with Sydra, and I've seen people do well with Sydra. But I think that her sigs, I guess her side sig isn't that great on cannon, and her side sig on sword.
The spinning octopus thing.
That's the N-Sig. Oh yeah, okay. It covers like a pretty good range, so I'm just actually good.
Yeah, and her down sig on sword can definitely catch people off guard because it actually counts as touching the ledge.
Yeah, N-Sig is actually pretty very strong. I'll say maybe she's even like better than Koji.
Yeah, better than Koji probably.
I think Zol is definitely better than Jiro. I'll put him above.
Probably, yeah, around Azov skill.
Maybe lower than Azov.
Both sig spammers.
Reno is pretty good. His weapons are pretty difficult to master. Because it's orb and
orb blasters. That's actually pretty hard to play.
Yeah, so
Austin plays blasters.
Milo
Like,
taught me how to
no, he doesn't main bosses, but
yeah, he
he
taught
plays
me
it
how
a
to
lot.
play it, and now I'm being very annoying.
Probably better than me now.
So yeah, I think like once you get that, so yeah, is that?
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Okay, for
Mirage.
A tier. Okay,
I think
A tier.
I think Yumiko is like the
This is
line between good characters and bad characters. Like
yes,
better
definitely.
characters. She's like that in the middle. Alright, so A tier.
Okay,
Actually, wait,
A
should
tier.
Thatch?
Alright, instantly Thatch. No, Thatch is
low A.
low A tier. Yeah, low A, low A.
Pretty much for
As
the
well.
specific reason of gun dancing.
Yeah, and of course on sword, downlight sizing.
Yeah.
Unjumpable, really hard to dodge.
Yeah. Cause
I would chuck Ada, Sentinel, Lucian, Bryn, Suri, Baraza, Bodvar, Olgrim, Diana, Core, Cross. Wait, no, stick Core and Viable, as well as Olgrim. Yeah, those two should be in there. Get rid of hard. Most of these characters aren't hard, like Rayman. I think Rayman.
No, but
is
hard to do well.
Oh yeah. And Olgrim, stick Olgrim in there.
Olgrim. Yeah, we'll put. It's definitely better than Scarlet.
In our opinion, which of course is right. So yeah. Alright, and A tier. You should probably stick Sentinel. Sentinel is actually pretty underrated. He's really
6 are actually like. I know they don't go very far. Like
Downsig spikes. There's a hitbox below him. A lot of people think
like
that there isn't, so they just
Downsig on Sentinel's like really good, and it actually like works pretty consistently because it's pretty hard to dodge. Because if they dodge up, then you can try to do it. You can do it early to catch stuff. It's like it's a lot like. Let's say this.
Bodvar?
Yeah. It's like actually it's Bodvar. You think Bodvar's in here?
Yeah, no, Bodvar's actually good.
It's a lot like Bodvar and Sig. Because like if you try to
I think everyone stick everyone up to Mordex into A tier, and then we'll like think about it more.
Really?
But like,
I think
you know,
I think
true.
Bodvar's actually a lot better than Ada. Ada's 6,
Should we have left Baraza this high? Stick Baraza in Viable.
Yeah, Baraza's inviable, I think.
Yeah, Baraza's good.
Travis plays Baraza. He's doing pretty well.
Yeah, he's been doing well lately. Pretty well.
Okay. So I think Cassidy
Lucian and Bryn. Yeah, Cassidy as well.
Cassidy's pretty low. I think
Lucy and Bryn are Suri. Yeah, all characters up to Mordex right now would probably go.
But she is
Why? Just because I have a level 20? That's not even that high.
No, I think
yeah, maybe high 80. Very high 80.
Yeah, I think she has like a lot of. She also has like a lot of moves into the 6 which are pretty hard to dodge. Like down air to down sig on guitars, it's pretty hard to dodge unless you dodge it. Unless you know like how to dodge it properly. Like which
or like side by down sig.
Yeah. So I think
I would stick Lucian and Bryn in there. Yeah, Cross goes in A. He's really good. As well as Fate and probably Orion.
Fate. Yeah, Orion. Actually, is Orion that high? I don't think Orion's that high.
No, he would be viable. He'd be viable, but not A tier.
I think he's actually worse than like a lot of characters.
A lot of these characters.
He's lower than Olga.
Stick a Tori in A tier, like low A tier.
Tori's good.
Hattori's good, but there are still a couple better picks.
I think Onyx goes in this section. I think he's pretty low though.
Yeah. Your highest level character.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that much. I think that
Artemis goes in A tier probably.
Good 6. Her sizing and gauntlets. It's actually like goes very long distances and can catch your opponent off guard if they're like not prepared for how long it's gonna go. And
yeah, as well as down sig.
Yeah, and her sigs on cannon reach a lot farther than you think, and actually has very high like what's it called, duration. So like if you try to spot dodge
this tier good.
It will probably still like catch you if you spot dodge like sigs on cannon.
Yeah. I would stick Volkov, Lord Brax, Mako in there as well. Because Volkov Ensig is really annoying.
Petra's on S tier.
As well as Thor, Danzig, like you think he is dead. He has no jumps, no recovery. He's ages away from the ledge, but then he just pops out at you.
Thor's very strong. Like his hammer
Danzig
sticks,
on hammer covers
sticks
jump.
are very good, and his orb sticks are really good for helping him recover. Like especially like even if he's really far away, if he has like a recovery and a dodge, he's probably gonna make it back.
No matter what.
Yeah, I think Lucian doesn't get it.
Unless it's like bottom corner
Like
on
he can
Shipwreck Falls or
basically he
something.
can like recover really high, and it's very hard to like. It's not super difficult to gimp him, but it's more of a chance he's gonna gimp you, cause
Yeah, he's got a hammer. Like
yeah,
and orb down end.
good.
Orb spacing is just really good. I'd say most orb legends, apart from of course Dusk, are A or S tier. Petra is S tier. Don't you dare put her in A tier. Yeah, Mako is probably A tier.
I think
he's good. He's good.
His six.
Yeah. Things like sidelight Danzig on both weapons.
Yeah.
It's a her. I think.
Good. Her side six aren't that great. They're a lot like Zol's.
Yeah. They don't have too much force, but they do travel for a long time
Yeah,
and have a lot of lasting hitbox.
Yeah, and they're also like a lot bigger apart from like her guitar side suit. But I think that it's still very good. Grey Sword's very high in meta because it's just like really good.
They've nerfed it a lot, but it's still good. It's still good.
So I think
I'd also stick Diana in there.
Oh, Diana?
Yeah, Diana should be.
Okay, we'll put Diana in. I think Diana would be like low S.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'd say she's probably better than Asuri, I think. I think she's high A tier.
Bodvar just won't move.
Yeah, Bodvar, please come back. Alright, so
Bodvar and Ada.
We're sticking Brennan, yeah.
Yeah, in 2v2 should be like S tier, probably in 2v2.
Her side six
but
on spear is actually a lot stronger and a lot bigger hitboxes than you would think. Cause
nice
like,
English. The hitbox lasts longer than you think it does.
Yeah. Like, if you're at orange and you get hit by this at the ledge, you are probably dead. Unless you're
on maps like Brawlhalla.
Yeah.
Unless you're someone like in the high defense or low speed section.
Yeah, well then you're gonna lose anyway. Probably. So I think Caspian is in high A as well.
High A, he's a good character. Very solid.
Yeah.
Very solid pick.
I think he's probably better than Sense Western.
Now it's just these 5 characters.
These orders may not be super correct because
we're not gonna. It's not too heavily based on orders, but
just like the top. You just need to know like the top and bottoms. Obviously.
Yeah, you know.
Alright, so I think.
Okay, Artemis. Artemis is probably really low S or really high A. One or the other. I'd say really high A.
Artemis is probably very high A because I don't think. Well, her sister
Pick him
actually
in
like,
S
very
tier.
strong.
Cut him some slack. Cut him some slack.
Put him in S.
He's like, Phazon has demonstrated like how it is very good, especially in gold, which is like the main region.
Where
Well,
80%
of
of
play.
you guys are, and the other 19% is in silver. I'm just kidding.
1%.
Don't click off.
If you get to 10, I will give you $5, and that's not a joke.
Don't quote him on that, because he's probably not where you're living right now.
Yep, you're probably in like America or something.
Yeah. I
Also,
think
what do you have like 200 subs?
350.
350? Yeah, I used to have like 9 subscribers, and I didn't even know 7 of them. I mean 2 of them. I didn't even know 2 of my subscribers out of 9. I'm kidding, I don't have a channel. You stick the rest in S tier, probably.
Very
Honestly,
good and
yeah.
considered best. Alright.
I'd stick the rest in.
Debatably.
Maybe even Asuri should be.
Yeah, I think Diana
Now that I
and Sarah
think
should
about
be in S tier.
She
Because Diana is
dominates
very
fine.
good. Yeah, because I don't think I would say any of these legends are S tier below.
But yeah, You need more S tier legends, so just stick the rest in S tier.
Actually, no. I think.
No,
I think.
but
No, I think. I don't think
Nyx is high
I
A
think-
tier, high A tier,
yeah.
definitely.
That's not how you spell
Her
it.
Ensig, all of her Sigs good, but Ensig is super good for Gimps.
Yeah.
However, if you don't hit it, you can get punched pretty hard.
Yeah.
But apart from that, she's a very solid
I think
pick.
her
You should
Scythe
definitely.
Scythe is probably her worst sim. But that's still pretty good.
Although it has a lot of force, and it can
Yeah.
actually hit beneath the ledge.
So I think
I know,
next would
that
be-
sounds like unrealistic, but it's
Yeah.
true. It
I
hits
think
below the
Jaehyun
ledge.
would be probably the best.
That's true.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
that's it.
the best not gauntlets. Great
Great
Sword
sword.
Legend. Because I think his Sigs are very good. They comment a lot of his weapons like weak spots. Not sweet spots.
Is it a coincidence we've left our two favorite characters for last? Wait, you really like Petra though, right? You don't main her,
She's
though.
okay. Yeah. I think Petra is definitely okay.
Petra is as good as Jaehyun, in my opinion.
Yeah, I
as
think-
good, even better.
Yeah, I think Petra probably better than Jaehyun.
After the great, Jaehyun undoubtedly best character, but then after the Great Sword nerfs, still S tier, but not
Yeah.
the best character.
Yeah,
And Mordex, I'd stick a mid S tier.
Mordex,
He's
I
got
think
two
he's
read heavy weapons,
yeah.
but if you
it's
can't read
very
your
read
enemy,
heavy.
you have to get.
I
Like,
think-
I play with Austin and like our friend Mjix all the
I
time.
mean,
Check out his channel, link in the description. But actually no, don't plug
Kidding
his
me.
channel.
Nah, I'll put up.
Okay. If you see, I kind of destroy him. Sometimes I can get some clips on Austin, mainly because I know where he dodges. Because I've played with him for about a year.
Yeah.
If you go into a match, don't learn how they dodge, or if they mix up their dodges, it can be a little bit hard to
Yeah.
read. So like.
I
You could guess, but that's a really low chance of getting it right. Or you could try and read them, as in literally read them as they dodge.
yeah.
You'd have to have really fast reaction.
Yeah.
Of
That's
course,
like,
it's possible, but really
Yeah.
hard.
which I think like the characters above don't really have that factor. Like Jaehyun, he maybe Great Sword. It's
Jaehyun,
it's-
Great Sword requires reads, but her moves cover more than like Goldman's
Yeah.
moves. Like Enlight startup on Great Sword into Downlight Bridge covers out dodge. I'm not joking.
and
It does.
it's like very strong. Like if you hit one read, they're gonna take a lot of damage, or they will like just die.
That's the damage through combo.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
And
Gauntlet
things on
also-
Great Sword, like, yeah, I mean, Gauntlet Cheese is very good
Yeah.
against
Well, I
people
think
that don't
Petra
really
is
look like
like
that.
very good.
Yeah.
NC on both weapons, they last quite a long time, especially her.
Yeah, if you get trapped in the orb active input
her
and
side thing on all.
like, it's just painful to watch you get plummeted by her magical weird
Yeah.
things.
Her side thing
She's
on
pretty much
Gauntlets is
go
actually
to.
very difficult to punish, as well as dancing. Her dancing is probably on Gauntlets is probably her worst thing, because it's
Although something really good about her is with dancing on gauntlets, you can touch the ledge and then it moves you back, so it can avoid things like hammer ground pound.
Yeah, it can avoid ground and stuff pretty safely. So yeah, I think that's about the tier list.
That's it. There are about 4 people.
Subscribe to Moo's
This.
channel, maybe. Also subscribe
Whose?
to this channel. Subscribe to Mjix in the description. And that's a lot of plugs. Check out my SoundCloud that I don't have.